What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We've got some big news for you guys today. That is right, we have a new addition to the Lockett Tech family that we want to introduce to you guys. But before we do, here's a quick update on what's kind of been going on with our messy situation we've had. So everything from the accident is just about done and over with. In fact, you know what? Let me explain how the accident even happened. So here is how the accident happened. So here's the intersection. And then there were multiple lanes going each way. This way, you have the lane coming down here. You have a lane going there. These were single lanes. This was a turn-only lane. This road right here, this is a really big road that is called Route 611. This is a road where people drive all sorts of fast. This is a small little road that was called Titus. Let's just say we are this awesome, cool Formula race car right here. We were coming into the lane and we got here. We originally had a red light when we first pulled up because this way traffic was going all sorts of crazy this way. They had a green light initially. They were green everywhere and they were going, and so we came up and we came to a stop at the light here. We get the green arrow to go. The cars coming this way, they get a red light. Traffic stops. The car that was in this lane comes to a complete stop. I get the green light to go ahead and move into the intersection. So I do exactly that. I start to drive into the intersection. As I get to about here and I start to make my turn, another car in this lane comes flying by. He totally doesn't see that red light that's right here that says, "Do not go, this is red." He just skips that altogether. He comes in, crashes right into our car, and we go kablooey, and everything is a giant mess. In reality, it wasn't really kablooey. We kind of went here. He hit the front of our car. We spun and kind of went over here, and he kind of went over like next to us. He was actually kind of over there, more like that. And there's a giant mess of car everywhere. It really was a giant mess. I mean, there were car parts everywhere. It just wasn't good. So we're just about done sorting out everything from the accident. The insurance company has went ahead and deemed our Traverse totaled. They're not going to repair it. I've gotten the check from the insurance company. I've gone out. We purchased our new car. Let's talk about the type of car that I ended up going with and why. I saw a ton of people in the comments talking about how we should get another Tesla or get a Cybertruck, Rivian, ID4, Lightning, or all things electric. Those are fantastic ideas. I need something to drive now. There's not a whole lot of options out there in terms of what's actually in stock. And if you order anything, such as pretty much anything electric, you're looking at least 4 to 6 months or longer to get that item in. It just wasn't practical in terms of the waiting period that we would have to do to wait for it. Don't get me wrong, I do have a Cybertruck ordered, but I needed to jump into something now, and I needed to jump into something that, well, let's just say was not going to be something long term. I'm a big fan of bigger vehicles. That's just kind of what I like to drive and my preference. So I went and I thought big. In fact, I thought so big, I went with something like this. I went with a 2021 Chevy Silverado Trail Boss LT. This thing is awesome. I absolutely love it. Check this out. I went with the white to go with the whole Stormtrooper black and white thing they got going on here. Love the red accent tow hooks on the front. Big old trail tires here. Look at the tread on that. That is absurd. That's completely ridiculous. Who needs that much tread on a tire? Nice black wheels. We've got the Z71 badging on here because this is a V8 solid engine Trail Boss. Beautiful LT on the back. This thing is just amazing. What I did, first thing I changed out was the Z71 badging. It comes with a chrome one. Didn't like it, wanted to keep the two-tone thing going, so I replaced it with a matte black Z71 badge. It looks awesome. I love it. It still has the red accent in it. I think it's absolutely fantastic. So that's one thing I did. The next thing I did was I tinted the windows. Menard Premium Detailing did that. Looks absolutely fantastic. They matched the back. I only had the fronts done. Boom, that got done. Next thing I did was I replaced the Trail Boss sticker in the back. The original graphic that comes with it is black up here, and then the Boss is in red. It's kind of big and circular. I didn't really like the way it looked. Again, I wanted to go with the whole two-tone matte black versus white, so I replaced it with a matte black Trail Boss badge on here. On the back, I also replaced the badging on the black as well. Here for the Silverado name here, that originally comes in chrome on the when you actually buy it. I replaced that badging out with matte black lettering. Same thing over here on the make of the vehicle. The LT was in chrome. I replaced that with black. I also did the lettering that goes inside the inserts of the Chevrolet on the back. Originally this came as just white indented. I bought the letters, the matte black letters that go in here as well. I put on a tonneau cover. How can you have a truck without a tonneau cover? It's like, it's a requirement. So I went ahead and I got a tri-fold soft tonneau cover as well. And of course on the inside, the truck didn't actually come with a bed liner, so I went ahead and I bought a bed mat to protect the bed as well. All these items, guys, I will go ahead and throw a link to all of this stuff down in the description below. But yeah, I gotta say, I'm in love with the Silverado. Don't get me wrong. The Tesla is still my first love, but I'm definitely digging the Silverado. Oh, my MacBook. Let me tell you, I wish my computer situation was as easy to take care of and resolve as the accident was. This is a technology channel, right? We talk about all things technology, not just Tesla, even though I know that that's what the majority of you come here for. For the MacBook, it's been a nightmare. Basically, what happened was I came back from vacation about 4 weeks ago, went to go turn the MacBook on, and the thing is dead. I mean, dead as a doornail dead. Doesn't respond, no fan noise. So I brought it into an authorized Apple repair center. They took a look at it. They couldn't get it repaired. They've been working with Apple. 3 logic boards they went through and replaced over the course of about 4 weeks with no result. We finally got my computer back 4 long weeks later, and yeah, it's still not working. I'm usually not a very big fan of advertising companies that didn't really do a good job, but yeah, get your stuff fixed at your own risk. So now let's go talk to Apple. They ended up sending it to Apple because Apple wanted to see it for themselves. Apple sent it back to them completely broken. So basically, I'm trying to video over here. So basically, I'm still left with absolutely no working computer. However, we did just get resolution the other day. Thankfully, Apple is going to send me out a new MacBook. However, I'm still waiting for it. So I'm hoping by the time you guys are watching this video, I am receiving it and I'm able to get production back up and going for you guys. Outside of that, life is pretty much starting to get back to normal again. Kids are back to school, sports are back underway again, and Lockett Tech is starting to resume our normal activities. So thank you so much for hanging in there during everything. I know it was a very difficult time. It was a difficult time for us as well, but I appreciate your patience and staying with us and the channel during all of this. We have our regular content coming back to you guys. We have some awesome, great videos scheduled to come up. We have another accessory video ready to come out. We have another part 2 to our tips, tricks, and hacks video, which you guys seem to absolutely love. You guys absolutely blew that video up. So we got a part 2 coming out on that. We have our 10,000 mile review coming up on the Tesla. So we got tons and tons of great content coming, guys. So thank you so much for being patient with us. If you guys don't mind, please drop a like on the video. It helps so much with the algorithm. As always, if you're not subscribed, make sure to click that subscribe button. That way you don't miss the awesome content that's coming. And if you're in the market to buy a Tesla, make sure to use a referral code and get 1,000 free Supercharger miles. If you know somebody who has a Tesla, like they're kind of everywhere. So for example, I'm parked right next to a Tesla, right there, Model Y gray. Thing looks amazing. It's a long range 5-seater. That's a fantastic Tesla. If you know somebody who has one, ask them for their referral code, get your free 1,000 miles. If you don't know somebody that has one, you're more than welcome to use ours. It's down in the description below. Thanks as always, guys, and we will see you in another one real soon. As a matter of fact, I promise, this upcoming Saturday, 10 a.m., our normal posting time. We're back, baby. See you then.